Hello, this is Prosperity Wolf. Welcome to this video. This video will just be a motivation, pure motivation to get you back on track. There is no specific topic that I've chosen to talk about, but as regarding to motivation, there are several things that always apply. I'm going to speak on that. This video is for men. This is not for women because I know how to give you advice even for women, but this is not my field. You came to my channel, you watch me, that's why I will give you my perspective on how motivation works. Okay, first things first is happiness. Because a lot of people are looking for happiness, for this constant feeling of fulfillment, being happy. But it doesn't work like this because happiness is fleeting. It's not a concrete emotion that you're going to have all the time. For that, you shouldn't depend on that. You see, most of the time in your life, throughout your day, you will not be in a state of happiness. It will be boring. It will be not interesting. You'll have to complete some tasks, go to work, maybe go to school, and do whatever. But I would say 80% of your regular days will be boring. And you will have to just do some things because you have to. There's nothing wrong with that. But because 80% of the time you will feel unhappy or bored, for that you may think that you're an unhappy person. But this is not the case. This is just how life is. And you can't change that. These are the rules. Why would you want to change the rules? I don't see why. And always, for motivation and self-improvement, what I truly in my heart believe is that you must have a foundation. Because if you don't have a foundation, you will fail 100% of the times. Back to the point. Without having a good foundation and good beliefs, when you're bored and you have to do life in general, you not having the good foundation and the mindset, you will think that maybe you're unhappy, maybe you have to do something to change your situation, which is true, but in the negative way. You change it in the negative way, which is you may think that you may need more time to relax. You may think that maybe you're starting to get a little bit depressed. And with the wrong foundation, which will always be the wrong foundation, if you don't imply yourself, you have to intentionally gift yourself with the mindset and then execute, take action to prove that mindset. And then once you have that foundation, game over. You can never become depressed. I can never become depressed. Never in my life. Watch this video because I have strong beliefs and also beliefs that help me be productive. I never fall back. I don't care what happens. I'll never be depressed because I'm a strong person. But see, you don't need to be motivated to do things. You don't have to. There are a lot of people who they have, let's say, something big to prepare for. And they're looking how to motivate themselves. Why? Look at the end result. That's what I'm motivated for. I want the end result. I don't care about what I have to do to get it, but as long as it's legal, not harming anyone, and it is just something that requires a lot of work and a lot of fortitude from my side, I'm gonna pay the price. But I'm not looking, oh, it's too hard, I have to feel some kind of way to start taking action. No. I just take action. Once you realize the majority of your time on this planet will be boring and it will not be interesting as man, your prerogative is to improve all areas of your life, not only finance. Everything is mandatory. If you lack one part, it will backfire. You have to improve not only the segments of your life, as I've discussed it many times in my videos. Finance, your body, your status, understanding with women and being good with women, having good network, dressing well, and also a lot of qualities like speaking well, having a lot of general knowledge, having a lot of knowledge, being capable as a man. Any quality you can take, improve it. That's what you should be focused on. Once you realize the majority of your life will be boring, you just accept that, and that gives you power. And there are a lot of people who want to make things easy. This is why you'll never be successful, because you want it to be easy. If the rules of this world were different, and for you to become successful, it required that you had to find a way how to make things easy, I would have been all about it. I'm not here to hate on you. I'm not here to give you some discouragement. No, I'm just here to give you the truth and to tell you why you're wasting your time. That's what I'm here for. That's why I record this video. But the rules are such that if you want to make things easy, you will not even begin. Or you will get just 10% of what I will take, because I will go all the way. When you work out, when you start working out, or when you're already working out, and when I tell you you're not working out enough, or you have to progress more, you have to do more difficult exercises, and you have to work out 6 times a week, and you have to keep an eye on your diet, you have to drink a lot of water, be regimented about your sleep. Too much. Yeah, I know it's too much. I know it's too much for me even, but do you want the outcome? Ask yourself, do you actually want it? Because most people just enjoy the idea of being successful, and just enjoy the idea of looking well, learning another language, as I do now. I even practice my English. I practice my English. I didn't speak English at all. I enjoyed the idea, but I wanted it so much that I learned it. And I learned Spanish as well. I studied. But for the most part, I just enjoyed the idea. This is why I wasted so much time, and I'm not so good at it yet. But this is because I just enjoyed the idea of knowing Spanish. Didn't actually want it and needed it. And the last ultimate step for motivation. And not so for motivation, because let's stop with this motivation, but the last and ultimate step is which will give you freedom and actually control over your life, is taking responsibility. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what, take full responsibility and say, I am responsible for that. Even if it's something external, you could have predicted it. You could have looked. You could have been more alert about situations and events, so you could have avoided it. Always full responsibility. There were some sequence of events that has been happening for some period of time, and this is why you have this exact outcome. Your girl cheated on you, that's your fault. It is. You didn't vet her well. How can a girl cheat on you? How? You have to be in a relationship. Do you know why girls cheat? Yeah, it is because of the fact that you became weak, but let's leave this for now. When you get into a relationship, just the girl will either see you as a beta or alpha. Meaning, either she will not be emotionally attached to you and you will be convenient to her, that's why she will be in a relationship with you, or she will be really physically, intimately, and emotionally attached with you. And when that happens, every other man is invisible to her. You can see it. I watched a video yesterday about testing girlfriend loyalty. Ridiculous. Bro, of course she's gonna cheat on you because when you got into the relationship, she didn't see you as the alpha. She got into a relationship with you because you were convenient to her. But that's your fault. That's your fault because you're maybe 30 years old. This guy that I watched, and he wasted his time, didn't study female nature, doesn't know shit. And for that reason, he's responsible for that. Didn't vet her, should have not gone into a relationship with her. That's his fault. It is. And sometimes with women, something will happen, even if you predict everything, even if you're the best version of yourself, and she was emotionally attached to you, something may happen. She may break up with you. Who cares? That's still your responsibility because somewhere you made a mistake. Because somewhere you were not capable enough to keep her. Because somewhere you couldn't convince her to not have male friends. You couldn't convince her to not go out and look for something different other than you. You couldn't convince her that you were the best option for her. So you see how this is your responsibility. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is. When you blame someone else, what can you do? Over. You can't do nothing because you blame the other person. But when you blame yourself, at least you can do something about it. And really, you can see so many people having infinite potential, wasting it. With the fact that you will die regardless of what you do, you're certain. This is certain you will die. And that doesn't motivate you. It doesn't motivate you when you go out and you see expensive cars, you see good-looking people in good shape, you see beautiful women, you see so many things. A life, you can have access to a life. You could have completely different experience. And you have only one shot in this life. And if that doesn't motivate you, that you may not get it, I don't know what will motivate you. Fear is excellent motivator. I love fear. I have fear that I will not be in a good physical shape. I have fear that even sometime I will not be able to answer some question if somebody asks me. Really. This is why I study a lot. And well, I don't say any question and any topic because it's impossible to be good at everything. But just having as most general knowledge as possible. Because, see, I study a lot because I have this fear. And you, what are you going to do? You're going to tell everybody you're stupid, to put a shield, and when they ask you, I'm stupid. That's what people do. But I'm not this guy. I'm not. You have to decide what you want to be, and don't come back 10 or 20 years later to me telling me all prosperity with what do I have to do? I don't know, bro. Maybe you should have taken action now. That's the video for today, and take action.